Check 1 2 1 2 check. Check 1 2 1 2. Welcome, Jim. Good evening.
Hey, my mic's on.
We're off to a great start already over here. Beautiful Bear Stadium,
Perfect night for baseball, man.
Boyertown, Norchester.
Boyertown, Norchester. The old neighborhood rivalry game.
Not much more you need to say there. Bulldogs, Bears. Do starting lineups?
Well, I guess you know it's a rivalry game when you show up and you have 3 press members already in the press box. So I'm sure we're going to have quite a large crowd here tonight and hopefully a great baseball game with the Bears continuing the way they've been playing and come out on top here tonight. So with that being said, the starting lineups for visiting Norchester, leading off number 14 playing left field, Andrew Fisher. Austin Levengood, number 21, playing center field. Playing second base, number 28, Josh Fulmer. Playing first base, number 27, Andy Bloom. Playing shortstop, number 17, Riley McGinley. Doing the catching for Norchester, number 9, Brian Sickett. Playing right field, let's go back one here. Playing third base, number 7, Leif Wergelin. Playing right field, number 29, Ryan Kuzik. The designated hitter is number 5, Nate Cummins. And pitching for Norchester tonight is number 3, Bobby Himes. And now for your Boyertown Bears lineup for tonight. Leading off, playing second base, number 4, Mike Ranieri. Third baseman, number 28, Tyler Kreitz. Catcher, number 9, JT Cooley. Playing first base, number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos. Playing right field, number 26, Nick DiCiacco. Playing left field, number 35, Mike Martin. Designated hitter tonight for the Bears, number 16, Tate Yergi. Playing shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. And playing center field, number 30, Shane Horrocks. And on the mound tonight for the Bears, number 29, Sean Sutterby.
And the players will take their spots on the line here for a code of sportsmanship and the playing in the national anthem, and we'll take you out there.
I will keep the rules. I will keep faith in my teammates. I will keep my temper. I will keep myself fit. I will keep a stout heart in defeat. I will keep my pride under in victory. I will keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Please remain standing and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
After the previous couple games at the stadium, it's good to see the Bears back as the home team, and the scoreboard lines up and everything starts to make a little bit more sense.
That is for sure, Connor.
You don't have to think about everything you say, everything that you announce and do. Boyertown Bears home team, as we said, wearing their all whites with the blue hats, blue socks, blue unders. Norchester in those weird camo screen printed jerseys on top, gray, and then the blue and green, army green.
We're going to try to be as
Striped.
politically correct as possible tonight, but it is Norchester Boyertown. There's no love lost. There's no sense beating around the bush about it. Everybody listening knows it. We know it, but we will be professional till a certain point of the game, maybe. And you want to mute
We'll check back in the third after shout-outs and see how we want to be. No, of course. We call it how we see it. Bring it to you.
Absolutely.
As fair as possible. Beautiful night here. The sun just coming down and the stadium's filling up. This is absolutely incredible to see. The grandstand filling up, the third base side filling up. It's
even
very
first
special.
base side.
And we have one up on the hill. So
one on the hill.
We hope that'll fill up a little bit. Camera's just a tad crooked. We do apologize for that, but we do our best.
We've been through a lot.
It's been a long day.
As we talked in the preview there a little bit, Bears are on a bit of a roll right now. They have been hitting the baseball. They've been playing good defense. They've been doing the little things. So hopefully Coach Moats and the crew have figured things out here, and the Bears are peaking at the right time with playoffs looming next Wednesday already.
So the Bears will take the mound for their powwow. And while we have a second, before we do anything, the entire Boyertown Bears Legion program wants to send well wishes, thoughts, and prayers to the family of Billy Coleman, who actually lost his grandmother today. So,
absolutely,
our hearts and you guys are definitely in our prayers. And
wish you the best, Billy. All right, here we go. Top of the first inning, number 14, left fielder Andy Fisher steps into the box to face Sean Sutterby.
And it's very apparent Kreitz knows Fisher a little well. Kreitz is way up in the grass there over at third, as he knows Fisher is not afraid to throw it down at all. The first pitch is a ball to Fisher, and Kreitz will stay put there 2 steps in front of the cutout.
Without a doubt.
The 1-0, way up and in, so 2-0 we move. And Sutterby's got to settle the nerves here a little bit and focus in.
Absolutely. He'll be fine.
He kicks up the 2-0. It's outside. We do have JT Cooley behind the plate today. Working him in a little bit again. That's part of the rotation that he has with having rest days and DH days and catching days. So
I see he joined Kreitz with the headband look. Cooley's going with the American flag headband.
The 3-0.
That's a strike.
That'll be a strike, so 3-1 we move.
Might as well pitch the contact here, Connor, because getting Fisher on, it's let him hit it or
and
you don't want to walk him for free.
The Bears' defense has been fairly solid so far, especially in the infield, so let him roll one here, 3-on. And that'll also be ball 4, so he takes his way down. And a lot of excitement already from the Norchester side of things.
Yeah. That brings up number 21, the center fielder, Austin Levengood.
Levengood adjusts that big old elbow guard on that front elbow and gets ready to step in as they get their signs. And he's actually going to step out again and ask for the rest of the signs.
Yeah. Kreitz better be ready at third here. I think they might be trying to advance him.
And Sutterby's going to go over first. Is Fisher not fooled at all? He saw that right away, worked his way on back. Fisher takes a nice size lead at first. Sutterby takes one look, throws back over to him again. The angry spider playing catch with Sutterby right now over at first, just making sure Fisher keeps his feet flat. Come home, pitches the ball.
The umpire is addressing the Norchester dugout that only the on-deck batter can be out. So I'm anxious to see when the Bears are batting because they do like to sit on that netting outside of the dugout.
Well, they were coming out a little and they were getting a little loud, so I'm sure just trying to set the tone early. The 1-0, called a strike, 1-1. Just set the tone early, keep this game under control, as we know tempers tend to flare sometimes, and
I call it feisty.
These boys like to talk.
Feisty.
Sutter becomes set, takes one look at first, kicks up, home, 1-1. We shows bunt, called a strike. So we move 1-2.
He bunted through it.
Tried to pull back, but he was already running down the line. So
yeah. Nice curveball from Sutterby.
1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on first. No outs at the top of the first inning. Dorchester Bulldogs at the Boyertown Bears. The 1-2. Over past the dugout, rolls down the side, and I'm sure we'll get a bear on the hop to go get that, and we do, as it's Quinn Mason.
In uniform, Quinn Mason.
It's really good to see, wearing his all-white socks pulled up. I'm sure he's not quite 100% yet, but, you know, there, if needed, to do a little job or so and work his way back in. The 1-2, that's out to left field. Martin settles, makes the one-handed catch, throws it in, and we've got one.
That brings up the second baseman, number 28, Josh Fulmer.
And not a whole ton of signs from third base coach. I'm sure he's trying to move Fisher off of first.
Glad to see this home plate umpire has 2 sacks tonight.
Good to see, always full
of balls.
The first pitch. Called a strike.
There we go.
It's just so much more efficient when you can put one hand on each, you know,
yes.
and not
that
have to worry about that.
Umpire the other day is constantly out of baseballs.
Fisher does go over to Ranieri. Ranieri's not going to have a play at second. He goes on to first, and we've got 2. So Fisher does advance there on the ground ball to Ranieri. So put a runner on second and 2 outs.
It's first baseman, number 27, Andy Bloom.
Bloom, another lefty, so 2 lefties now Sutterby has seen for the lefty-lefty. Sutterby kicks up, first pitch. Popped up. Kreitz is going to the fence. Hopefully he does not slip again. He settles at the track, makes the catch. The inning is over. It's always scary when Kreitz goes over into that corner.
Well, I got to be honest.
He struggled a little bit this year over there.
We worked on that in the living room the other night. I got to be honest, Connor.
So the Bears, the Bulldogs will leave one. They have no hits and no Bear errors, and the Bears are coming to bat. We'll be right back.
Here we go, the bottom of the first inning. The Bears got out of the first inning without relinquishing a hit or a run. And we have the second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri, leading off for the Bears.
Give you that lineup one more time. It's Ranieri, Kreitz, Cooley, X, Chaco, Martin, Yergi, and Davis and Horrocks.
Yes, indeed.
This is Ranieri, and Kreitz waits on deck. And Bobby Himes pitching. Himes kicks up. The first pitch to Ranieri. Called a strike. The 0-1 to Mike. Curveball, called ball. The 1-1. Over to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to have to hurry. Throws on to first. Gets him.
Bang, bang, play at first.
Very close, but umpire service call there. No questions from Coach Mackey.
Brings up third baseman number 28, Tyler Kreitz. Kreitz and Sickett have a little conversation at the plate. Imagine that. And there's more press coming in.
Pitch.
Kreitz
Popped up
fouls
over
that
the
out.
fence, but that's going to run out of room. Oh, and 2 to Kreitz here with 1 out, nobody on. Himes kicks up. Pitch. Over to second baseman. Fields it, throws, gets him.
That brings up the catcher number 9, JT Cooley.
Now batting for the Bears. Catcher number 9, J.T. Cooley.
Cooley with I heard a bomb of a home run the other night
Yes, up at Exeter.
up at Exeter.
Crushed it.
We won't talk about what happened after, but home run for Cooley.
He did nothing wrong.
The 1-0. That's a shot, just foul down the left line. That'll roll to the fence. And now we get the young Jared Waldman on the hop for the ball.
Look at him go. We'll probably ask Coach Hiriak if that counts for running poles.
Pitch to Cooley. Chop that over the shortstop. He's going to have to hurry. Third baseman fields it bare hand, throws on to first.
Safe.
Not in time. My apologies.
That's a hit.
Fisher on the run there. The official scorer calls it a hit. We're so fortunate that it is actually Jim. So
That would be me. Taking over for Rob Zambanini.
if you have any questions, you can yell at Jim.
It's the first baseman number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos.
So put Cooley on first with 2 outs and nobody on.
I have big shoes to fill, Connor. Big shoes.
Well, we should give our well wishes and safe travels to Rob Zamanini, who's not here this week. So we're bringing him this game so he can fulfill all of his duties.
As well as my text pictures.
Of course. We definitely hope all of his travels are safe and he's enjoying himself on his little vacation.
Rob, I did get a tattoo on my leg just to be like you.
The 0-1 over to the second baseman. 3 outs.
All right.
Well, we get to go to the top of the second. This is moving at a fairly good pace. Bulldogs to bat. Sutterby ready to work.
Well, here we are back at Bear Stadium. We just wished Tyler Kreitz's Nana a happy birthday. She celebrated her 79th birthday yesterday, and this is actually her 7th year of celebrating a birthday here at Bear Stadium, thanks to her grandchildren.
Well, I gotta love it. I'm sure she wouldn't have it any other way.
No. Leading off top of the second for Norchester is the shortstop, number 17, Ryan McGinley.
First pitch to him is up for a ball.
I think I'm going to get a lot of pierogies in my future.
The 1-0. In the dirt, so 2-0. The group in right field has grown to 2.
They're growing. Actually,
But the right field gang on the right field side of the first base side is gathering nicely. Pitch is a strike.
There is a nice crowd here for a Wednesday night. I'll
This
tell
is
you that.
fantastic. It's what you want to see for sure.
Beautiful Bear Stadium.
It is beautiful, Jim. I don't think we say that enough.
I don't either.
This is the most beautiful stadium. That's popped up. Sutterby's coming in. Sutterby's actually going to call it. Sutterby makes the catch.
F1, Rob Zambonini.
Yeah, Cooley stood up, and Cooley actually backed up to let him have that. Sutterby calling it the entire way. So
Brings up the Norchester catcher, number 9, Brian Sickett.
that was the center fielder in Sutterby hopping off to
Absolutely.
make that play.
Absolutely.
So
It
one
wasn't
out.
the catcher in him because
He would have turned around.
knocked his hat off and turned around.
The 1-0, the 0-0 is now 0-1. I meant to say nobody on it, 1 out.
And it came out.
Came out 0-1. But now it is 0-1. So 0-1 with 1 out, nobody on. Top of the second inning action. Pitch. Oh, off-speed pitch gets him looking silly.
Yeah.
Sickett's down 0-2.
And some old familiar faces in the stands tonight.
The 0-2 curveball way up.
Just missed.
1-2. I see a couple alumni in attendance tonight.
Yeah, I saw Mr. Hughes here. I don't know if Mark's here.
I'm sure he's listening.
If he's listening, that would be awesome. Your son is behaving himself.
The 1-2. That one.
Ground ball right-
Kreitz throwing across the field. Gets him. We've got 2. Yeah, I believe I saw Andrew Bauer. I believe I
Andrew.
saw Dalton Hughes. And I'm sure a couple more will be trickling in here in the future.
Brings up the third baseman, number 7, Leif Wergeland.
The pitch. That's out to left field. Just foul. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on to Wergeland. Sutterby the pitch. That's over to Kreitz. Fields a foul.
JT Cooley shows some sportsmanship there. Gets Wergeland's bat for him.
That's just the kind of love these two teams have for each other.
Until about the 5th.
The 0-2. Curveball, he's able to foul it off, so he stays 0-2.
Softball, he's out, you know.
I don't think I knew that rule until I started working with you.
Absolutely.
Now you don't let us forget.
That's right. So now if you go to a beer league, you know. You can't foul this off.
The 0-2. That's over to Kreitz. Fields it. On to first. Gets him. We've got 3. Bottom of the second. Bears to bat. Chaco sits in, ready to go. Himes pitch. Inside, call ball. The pitch. Called a strike, 1-1 to Chaco. One. In the dirt. 2-1. The pitch. Popped out to center. He's on the run. Running back settles, turns, makes the catch.
That brings up the left fielder, number 35, Mike Martin.
The pitch. Strike.
You have to put it on.
That one's a strike. Mike Martin, he's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch. Outside ball. Himes a 2-1. Curveball for a strike. 2-2 to Martin. Tate Yergy waits on deck. Shakes off one, nods in agreement with the next. The pitch, that's a shot. Left center field. Left fielder on the run. Center fielder calls off and makes the catch. Left fielder had to slide out of the way there. To avoid a collision there, he kind of just dropped to a knee to bail out of the way. Apparently center field called off. 2 outs, nobody on. Tate Yergy.
With the oh-so-hot Chris Davis on deck.
Pitch to Yergy. Strike. The 0-1. He shows bunt, gets it down third. It's a little hard. Bare hand is not going to happen. Turkey's on with a bunt single.
That's a hit.
And he is going to score it a hit. I thought so.
What single?
Right down the line.
I'm a little nervous.
He tried to barehand it there.
Yeah.
Well, we can let Rob look at the tape and
No.
give his input.
No. I'm the official scorer.
Well, all right. Sorry, Rob. I tried to help you out. I tried to give you some input. But
I went to skinny, I got to be honest. Just for verification.
no, I agree with the call. I believe it was a hit. It
Yeah, I do too.
literally hugged the line, went down there. Even with a good play, he doesn't get him at first.
This is Chris Davis, the shortstop, number 20.
First pitch to him is a strike. So we have Yergy on first and 2 outs, and it's 0-1 to CD, they call him. Chris
Yes,
Davis.
indeedy. CD.
Do you know what a CD is, Jim?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a music disc.
Compact disc.
Compact disc.
It's not like a cassette.
Oh.
Little bit. Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's got her box.
Courtney has her box.
Courtney's got a box with some bags in it.
Lots of stuff in there.
The pitch. Over to the second baseman on first. Gets him.
Ooh, just held on to the bag there for out number 3.
Going to the top of the third, that is shout-out inning. We'll be back.
We're on the top of the third inning. Leading off, the right fielder, number 29, Ryan Kuzik.
Kreitz plays Cusick a little over, more towards the shortstop side of the bag, and just about even with it. Outfield fairly shallow. Right field's regular depth. It's 2-0. The 2-0 strike.
Right down Broadway.
And the right field gang has gained a dog out there. The 2-1, way up, 3-1 we go.
Well, it is bark night at the park tonight, at the ballpark. I'm not so sure they'll give out dollar dogs for a dog, but dogs are welcome outside the fence.
3-1. Out to left. Martin on the run. That's going to be over his head. It's going to roll to the wall. On his way to second. Kuzik looks at third. They're going to hold him at second as the ball comes into the cutoff man. So able to hold him to a stand-up double as he gets things started with a hit. And that is the first hit for the Bulldogs.
Yes, indeedy.
This is Nate Cummins. Number 5, the DH.
It looks like he may be bunting.
I would guess. And he does square. Kreitz on the angle. X comes in. Sutterby's going to step off. Let everybody get set, figured out where they want to be. Sutterby comes set. Takes a look at second. Delivers home. The pitch is bunted towards third. Foul.
There's another member of the right field gang coming in with a chair.
Gotta love it. Got to love it. He squares the bunt again. It is 0-1. The pitch. Pulled back, gets by Cooley, going to third, and he'll be into third standing up.
Pass ball.
So we are 1-1 to Cummins. The 1-1 inside, a good block by Cooley. 2-1. Runner on third, no outs.
Kreitz is even with the bag. Rest of the infield's back.
Kreitz takes a couple steps in. The 2-1. Low. 3-1. Sutterby takes his hat off, pushes the hair back, wipes the sweat, gets ready to get locked in again. The 3-1. Called ball 4. Not sure where that missed, but I think Sutterby was setting up the double play.
Maybe a little high. If.
Goes to the top of the lineup for Andy Fisher.
The left fielder, number 14. Cooley calls time. Talk to Sutterby.
I think it's a good idea. Let's go see what he's thinking about here. Make sure everybody's on board with what the runners are doing and make sure we can get Sutterby to throw some strikes.
I would not doubt a squeeze here with Andrew Fisher. Excellent bunter, excellent wheels. Got some speed on third. We'll find out here in a minute.
Sutterby comes set. Kicks up, comes home. Bunt goes up and is foul. So yes, it was on there.
Safety.
Coates drops his head down. Not as planned as the surprise is now foiled, but as we know about squeezes, they don't really need to be a surprise if you do it right.
That was a safety squeeze. He was bunting to the first base side. Runner broke after he bunted.
Setter becomes set. Bunt goes down. Back to Sutterby. He's not going to have a play at home. The run scores. Throws to first. Not going to have a play first. There's nobody covering third. Kreitz gets there, and he's out. Throws him out trying to advance. It looked like no one was there. Kreitz able to bust back. One run does score on the safety squeeze. We have a runner on first and one out.
Now batting center fielder number 21, Austin Levingood.
That's 3-5 for out number 1. This is center fielder number 21, Austin Levingood.
One out, runner on second. Runner does go, pitches curveball, throw down the second, not in time. We got a runner on second. Double play is now taken out of fact.
That was a strike. Curveball.
Off-speed pitch for a strike.
Yes, indeed.
Throws a fastball there. I think he gets him. He didn't have a great jump, and Cooley showed a good arm on the throw.
They're going to have to keep Fisher somewhat close here. He'll just take third as well.
Yeah, Ranieri kind of retreated home fairly early. Davis kind of tried to sneak in behind him, but that is Ranieri's runner. The pitch. Down low, but a good block by Cooley. Makes it 2-1 with one out and a runner on second.
Yeah.
Fisher does go. Pitch is popped up. X is going to call it. Makes the catch. Fisher able to scurry all the way back to second base.
Now batting second baseman number 28, Josh Fulmer.
Does bring Josh Fulmer to the plate.
Norchester second baseman.
And a runner on second. I guess the right field gang did not come together.
Doesn't look it.
Sitting about 20 yards apart from each other, 10 yards apart from each other. All three of them.
Well, the guy under the umbrella is by himself. Maybe the dog left a pile and the other guy didn't want to be near him.
First pitch. Called a strike. Actually, I believe he's taking pictures. Is that correct? Is that
Pop good?
I was going to say it's either Pop. I saw Orlando walking around as well. So.
Yes. And then there's another gentleman with a camera the size of a bazooka.
Oh, my goodness. The 0-1 fouled off.
He could take a picture of my house all the way down on Swamp Pike in Gilbertsville from the grandstands. That is a huge camera. Oh, there he is. Look at the length on that thing and the girth. See it?
Well, as we've talked about before, size matters, Jim.
That is...
Little camera just won't do the job.
Nope.
0-2. Foul it over the right side.
That is for definitely zooming in.
Bet it really gets in there. Lots of details, gets you pretty close, which is awesome for a stadium like Bear Stadium.
2 outs here, 2 strikes. Let's get out of it. Only giving up a penny.
Comes set. One look at second. The pitch comes home. Popped up. Chaco jogging in, settling, making the catch. The inning is over, so Norchester scores 1 run on 2 hits and no Bear errors. Bears are coming to bat, and we've got some shout-outs when we come back.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Bears, right or center fielder number 30, Shane Horrocks.
And may have noticed the Badgers game was canceled tonight due to some field complications and scheduling. So Badgers were off tonight. Originally they were scheduled. So first pitch to Horrocks is a strike. Pitch. Called a strike. 0-2 to Horrocks now with no outs and nobody on. And right field gained another one. The 0-2 in the dirt. 1-2.
Yes.
Somebody was kind enough to sit with one of the fellows.
Yeah.
The 1-2. 2-2.
That's what you call a photographer, a dog lover, and a pair. See what we get on
Walk
the turn
into
in the
a bar.
river.
Walk into a bar. The 2-2 popped up. Center fielder on the run makes the catch. We've got one.
Brings up the second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri.
And for anybody, oh, go ahead.
Ranieri grounded out to short. Back in the first.
Anybody that's skeptical, most of the people that sit in right field do come and purchase a ticket and then walk themselves out there and enjoy the game out there.
Yes.
Just purely for the love of watching the game from that wonderful angle up on the hill. Not to avoid tickets or to avoid anything like that. Most of them do come in and pay the admission. So
Considering it's a student rate of, I think, $1, I think they're fine.
we want to make things as reasonable and as affordable as possible here. Ranieri flashes bunt, pulls back, called a ball. 1-0, 1 out, nobody on. Michael Ranieri at the plate. Tyler Kreitz waits upon the deck. The 0-1, 1-0. The 1-0.
Did
dyslexia.
You get bit by a spider or something today, right in the tongue?
My dyslexia just flipping things around. 1-1 with 1 out, nobody on. Michael Ranieri. Pitch. Curveball sits on it, sends it to the fence. Third baseman going to the fence, at the fence, and it falls just over the fence.
He was afraid of the fence.
No Tyler Kreitz over there, that's for sure.
That's right.
1-2. Tyler Kreitz would run through that fence.
Yep. We'll stitch him up, get him back out there, rub some dirt on it.
1-2, 1 out, nobody on to Mike Ranieri. Center field, right field really shallow. Left field about a normal depth. Himes the pitch, popped up, back behind us, and right on top of us.
Right on top.
Himes the 1-2 in the dirt. Blocked by Sickett. We move 2-2. Two over
There
to
it
right
is,
field,
there it is.
on the ground. They're not going to have a play, and that's a hit.
That is a hit. Brings up Bears third baseman, number 28, Tyler Kreitz. Kreitz grounded out to second base, back in the first.
The Ranieri on first, and Kreitz at the plate with 1 out. We'll see what they have going on. Forces Himes into the stretch, which we haven't seen much of thus far. Pitch. Called a ball. Kreitz steps back in. Himes gives a look at his signs. Turns back over to first. Nothing going on.
Nothing. Nothing. You remember Hogan's Heroes? Nothing. Colonel Clink. No, that was
Pitch. Chopped that up the middle. At the bag. Gets 1 at the bag and 2.
jeez.
Double play. So about as unlucky as it comes.
Wow.
Kreitz sent that really helpful bounce right into the second baseman's glove, who was standing on second, to get Ranieri over to first. Gets Kreitz. That's a double play, ends the inning. As soon as Jim's able to settle down here, we'll bring it inside for some shout-outs. We'll be back. We're bringing in for our third inning shout-outs.
It's top of the fourth, Connor, already. This game is moving along swiftly.
They are still our third inning shout-outs.
Yes, it is.
Regardless.
So we'll start off with Nick down in Davie, Florida. I know he's tuned in. We had some... we're short-handed this week, so we didn't know if we were going to be able to bring the game on YouTube. With Rob being away, there was no iScore, so I know he was panicked that he was going to miss games, but here we
Fear
are.
not, here we are.
So a shout-out to you in Davie, Florida.
Of course.
We have Leslie and Billy Schmoyer in Delaware. I saw they messaged on Facebook, so I'm glad they're able to tune in and enjoy some of our broadcasts. And the Bears. We have Mark Hughes. Bones is, I think, secretly checking in. It's a nice night for him to be sitting at home, enjoying his favorite beverage, listening to us. And I must say that at West Lawn last night, we did have people come up to me and thank us for being on the air. They do not leave their names with me, so I don't have that. But
we'll take the anonymous tips there.
Yes, we will. And
we also have the family of John Hagman, of course, in town listening. Julie Ferreri just sent us a nice message on Facebook saying she was live.
What about Sir Marini's?
Oh, I'm sure Greg and Kathy out there.
Yes, indeed.
Have it up on the TV and the surround sound, of course.
It's ball one to the second baseman, Josh Fulmer. He swings at that and fouls it away.
Second one is fouled back. So it's 1-1 with no outs, nobody on.
Please message Connor or send a tweet. Message us on Facebook.
Comment on the links anywhere you see them.
Absolutely. We'd be more than happy to mention your name or somebody you know is listening.
The 1-1. Curveball up, so 2-1 we move. We're fairly responsive, I believe.
I think so. We do have to get that Bears booth
at
gmail.com up. I'll do that tonight.
The 2-1, up and in, 3-1.
I would enjoy the email reading. Maybe.
I think we could put a couch up here too.
We could.
Could you imagine if this was a couch?
Double recliner.
If you stumble upon a very cheap one, let us know. The 3-1 over to X, just past the diving glove of X, and I'm gonna call that a hit. We'll see what they do.
We'll go with a hit there.
I believe that was a hit. The leadoff single.
Shortstop number 17, Ryan McGinley. I'm sure X feels that's a ball he should have gotten, but it was hit somewhat hard. Got through the hole between first and second. Kreitz up on the grass, expecting bunt.
Pitch comes home, bunt flashes, back to the pitcher. Sutterby's going to take a look and go to first. Didn't really take a look at second, but kind of spun around. I'm sure he gave it a peek.
So that is a sacrifice. Out number one. Catcher number 9, Brian Sickett, comes to the plate. RBI opportunity. Sickett grounded out to Kreitz at third, back in the second inning.
Sutterby looks in, gets his signs, takes one look at second, comes home, pitch goes all to strike. Sutterby comes set, 0-1. Right past the glove.
Have
Up
a
middle,
play at the
they're going to
plate.
send him
Play at
home.
the
It's going to be
plate.
play at the plate.
Oh, Martin
Horrocks-
bobbled it.
Horrocks
Or
bobbles
Oh,
it.
he's got him at
Runners
second.
going to second, into second, out at second, but the run scores. So 2 away, and they'll take it as
That's
they're
a
able to add
single.
another run.
RBI.
Now playing third baseman number 7.
That's 2-2. Who took that throw? The shortstop, 2-6 for out number 2. That brings up the third baseman, number 7, Leaf Wergeland. But that does put Norchester up 2-0 here in the top of the 4th inning.
Sutterby kicks up. First pitch to Wergel, he flashes a bunt, pulls back, called a ball. You don't happen to have Himes' pitch total, do you?
Himes' pitch total is
Pitch. Just foul.
37.
37?
37.
That's what I would have guessed. The new rules here in the American Legion, we have to keep an eye on that.
Sutterby started the inning at 44.
1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch. Curveball. Ball.
I disagree. But I'll put it in the book
As a strike.
as a ball.
2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch. Foul.
2-2. Wergeland grounded out to Kreitz as well back in the 2nd inning. We have 2-2-2 on the board. Norchester's up 2-0, leading in the hit department 4-3. Take it away, Connor.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sutterby's got a strikeout and ends the inning. Norchester does score 1. Score 2-0 going to bottom of the 4th.
Here we are back at Bear Stadium for the bottom of the 4th inning. Number 9, the catcher, JT Cooley, leads things off. Cooley singled back in the 1st inning for the Bears where he was stranded.
Himes again, doctoring up that ball a little bit. Takes his time, rubbing it down. Making sure it's to his liking, almost.
I think he has
Every at-bat.
sandpaper, Vaseline out there.
Maybe. Pitch. So I wouldn't want to accuse him of anything, but...
No, not accusing of anything.
Oh, we've got another on the hill with a dog.
Oh my.
2 dog owners, partners, and a photographer. Pitch.
Ripped
Shot
down
over
third.
to third. Cooley's got himself a leadoff single. It's called a hit. No question there. Scoreboard had it up before it was even reported, so...
First baseman number 36, Mike Xanthopoulos, steps in. Xanthopoulos grounded out to second base in the 1st. It might be adopted dog night. We're getting so many dogs.
Whoa!
Wow. That's Jim Comport on the drums.
Music starting to play here. Himes did not love that. He stepped
Wow.
off right away. The pitch.
There's
Swing
a
over
rip
to-
single.
on the ground, the right field, and X has a single.
Comport might have Heim shaken up with the loud music blurb. We'll see how this
Talk about
works.
home field advantage.
This is right fielder number 26, Nick DeChaco.
Oh, my goodness.
Chaco flew out to center field in the second. He squared around a bunt.
Not surprised here at all. Let's see if Cooley show us his base running skills and make a move here. Third base on the angle, first base up. Chaco squared to bunt, pitch.
He could have wore that right in the
at his
chest.
face. He ducked. I think I would have just turned as a little slow curveball. 1-0 to Chaco, no outs. Runners on first and second. Comes set. Pitch.
Nice
Over to
bunt
third.
by DeChaco.
Oh, it's going to be tough. Third baseman throws.
Oh, got him by
Gets
a
him.
half step. That was a good sack, though.
But now runners on second, third, as we will get Michael Martin.
Mike Martin, the left fielder, number 35, comes to the plate. He flew out to center field in the second. Tate Yergi on deck.
Mike could really do some damage here. He's got a big gap on that right center side. Paris pitch in the dirt. Ball. 1-0, 1 out. Runners on second and third. That is X on second, Cooley on third, Martin at the plate.
One single away from tying this up with the angry spider on second.
There
it is. Oh, right at him. Get back, Mike.
On the and double play as X thought it was going to be on the ground. Caught way off the bag. Right fielder catches that, throws to second, doubles him up, and the inning is over. So not going to be happy with that, but nothing he can do there. He had a great jump if it would have been on the ground. Fortunately, a little shoestring there by the right fielder. We're going to the fifth. We'll be back.
Leading off the top of the fifth inning for Norchester. Number 29, the right fielder, Ryan Kuzik. Kuzik doubled back in the third.
Sutterby the pitch. Strike. And we got two leaning on the poles. The right field crowd continues to grow. 0-1. Ball. Wow. 1-1.
3, 6. We're up to 7 out there now. Not our normal 20.
The 1-1. Over to Kreitz. Kreitz fields it. Throws on to first is up, but the angry spider with the reach. We've got one.
Brings up designated hitter number 5, Nate Cummins.
And a knock here, but Kreitz looking really good tonight. Really quick. Committing to a lot of plays and just gathering outs for the Bears.
He has been working hard on the defense. Bears need to get some timely hitting now.
The first pitch. Strike. The 0-1. Strike. We move 0-2. I think we might just be able to bypass that sun with enough low clouds here tonight.
It was beautiful tonight. My retinas aren't burned.
The 0-2 center field.
That's an Adam ball.
That's an out. Can of corn. We've got
Mr.
two.
Horrocks didn't have to move for out number 2. Brings up the top of the lineup, number 14, the left fielder, Andy Fisher. Fisher has walked and singled, as well as stolen a base in the 3rd. Craig's way up on the grass. Fisher definitely makes defenses change their way of thinking when he's at the plate.
Curveball for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Ball. 2-0.
Could you explain to me simply where that was besides down the middle of the plate?
I'm not quite sure where that one's missing, but
Wow. Well, there goes the blood pressure.
the 2-0.
And he calls that a strike.
Just off the outside corner there. 2-1.
I told you, it's the 5th inning magic when we play these guys.
2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on the pitch. Foul back. Sutterby takes a little stroll around the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. This is Fisher. Sutterby on the hill. The pitch. Curveball up the middle. And
that's
Davis gets the out. Got a line drive there, kept curving towards Davis. Davis on the run towards the bag, makes a catch in the air. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Bears are leading in hits 5-4.
Here we are back at Bear Stadium for the start of the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Bears, the designated hitter, number 16, Tate Yergy. Yergy singled his first plate appearance back in the 2nd. That was a bunt single by the fleet-footed Yergermeister.
Yerger bomb.
The crowd's just waiting to explode.
And a hearty swing there by Yergy, swing and a miss, 0-1. Did see Coach Mike Ferry come out and whisper some words into Rick Motz's ear, so I don't know if that was the secret sauce or what, but...
Yergy swung at that like he was hitting it to Bally.
And that one he does get a hold of, sends it way out to the fence, but foul, so a long strike makes it 0-2.
Oh, we have a guest appearance by Tracy Mackey.
Tracy Mackey.
Tracy, where'd you go, hon? Come here.
She's scraping her icy.
What do you have? What are you eating?
Oh,
She's
pretzel.
enjoying a Bear Stadium pretzel.
The 0-2 outside.
Just a
1-2.
bit outside. It's always nice when Tracy comes to see us here. She has so many words of wisdoms,
She really
poetic
does.
thoughts.
She's definitely a high baseball IQ, knows the game really well.
Absolutely.
1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Brings up the shortstop, number 20, Chris Davis. Davis grounded out to second base, back in the 2nd inning. Need to get something going here, Connor.
Yepers.
We have another visitor.
Hopefully she comes back
Courtney.
with Dixie cups of vanilla ice cream.
Courtney Moats just did a
Pitch.
flyby.
Davis sends that to third baseman by
He
the
missed
third
it.
baseman to the shortstop. Not going to
Error.
have a play, and that's an error.
Error.
Now that center fielder number 30, Shane Horak.
So Davis
Center
reaches
fielder
on the
number
error.
30, Shane Horrocks, comes to
Davis
the plate.
reaches on the error, brings Horrocks to the plate, 1 out. Runner on first.
Horrocks flew out to center field, back in the third. Davis got it on base. Get things going here for the Bears with 1 out.
Pitch. Ball.
There's Courtney Moats again, sporting a white Phillies hat.
Hopefully she fills her box up with some ice cream and brings it on up as she sits down. So I guess that's a no.
It's a firm no,
I guess
Connor.
that's a no. Could use a Dixie cup, but
Tracy Mackey is asking.
I'm not sure what she's asking.
I'm not sure either.
I don't understand. The 1-0,
What was it?
that's a strike. 1-1.
I couldn't see because Tracy Mackey was blocking my vision.
That was a strike.
According to Courtney Moats and Tracy Mackey, you don't get anything for free. If
Apparently-
Connor wants an icy, he's going to have to pay for it.
That one's over.
There's another
into the
base hit.
hole. That moves Davis to second.
All right. The Bears have it going
Horrocks
here.
first.
Runners on first and second brings up the leadoff hitter, the second baseman, number 4, Mike Ranieri.
Well, apparently they don't know the code word you have to say in order to score
Apparently
some free
not.
goods.
Ranieri is grounded out to short and singled down the right field line his last at bat in the third inning. Let's see if Ranieri can get the guys moving here and see if the Bears can get a crooked number here. That'd
First
be
and
sweet.
second, 1 out. Ranieri
Swinging.
fouls back. It's all about who you know, Courtney.
I apologize. I will bring you the game. My partner Connor is busy arguing with Courtney Moats and Tracy Mackey right now, and I think he should be correct and win this battle.
Himes, the pitch. That's up the
Check
second
swing.
baseman. Catches it, so that's an out. Check swing goes up to the second baseman. Squeezes
F4.
it for out number 2.
Brings up Tyler Kreitz, the Bears' third baseman, who bounced the ball up the middle that was right on the bag for a double play back to end the third inning. Let's see if Kreitz can do something here with runners on base.
Runners take their leads. It's Horrocks on first and Davis on second. First pitch is a curveball.
Headhunt.
Kreitz moves barely.
I think he double thought that one in the head.
We've got ice.
We've got ice.
We've got Doc. Pitch. Up, and away, so 2-0. There's just a little bit of movement over in the Bears bullpen. I'm not quite sure if it's just a session or if somebody's getting ready. Pitch. Outside, 3-0 to Kreitz. Cooley
sure
waits
he'll
on
be-
deck, starts to undo the shin pads as he's hopeful he's going to get in that bat here.
Well, me too. Cooley has 2 singles.
The 3-0, strike. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, first and second.
That right center gap is wide open for Kreitz if he can drive a ball there.
Pitch.
Held
He
up.
holds his swing, ball 4. Bases loaded for JT Cooley.
The Bears catcher, number 9, JT Cooley, singled in the first, singled in the fourth, and has a huge RBI opportunity. JT Cooley is just raking on RBIs for the Bears this season after coming back from injury.
Coach is going to come out and have some words with the infield. Let them know they only need 1 more out, try to get out of it. But
Should we take a break and argue with Tracy and Courtney a while?
you know what? They've already broken up, so I believe we're out of time.
Well, lucky for those girls, we couldn't take a break.
Man, I could just Dixie Cup.
I know.
You imagine some vanilla bean and a wooden spoon right now?
Wow. Cooley steps to the plate. The bases are loaded with Bears.
Gotta love it. We've got Kreitz on first, Horrocks on second, Davis on third, Cooley at the plate. First
And he
pitch
wears
hits Cooley.
it. He wears it.
First pitch hits Cooley right in the back, and the Bears plan to run anyway, as they say.
Yes, indeedy. That
Bears
moves
got
Kreitz to second. Davis scores, and Horrocks to third. Now the crowd's throwing stuff in the press box, which I find highly
It's uncalled
unprofessional.
for.
I
It's
mean, we
uncalled
have
for.
not said anything wrong.
It's uncalled for. The pitch
Xanthopoulos
up and
is
into X.
up at the plate. That's ball one, very high. The Bears seem to have gotten a Himes here. He has lost control. We'll take it any way we can.
And the Norchester bullpen rumbles a little bit.
Ooh,
That
fouled
one is
straight
fouled back at
back.
the screen. I had that one the whole way.
If there was not a net there, you would have caught it. That would have been up in our box.
1-1. One ball, one strike. Bases loaded for X. 2 outs. The pitch over to third base. He fields it, throws on to first, gets him.
That's all right. Bears cut in half.
Bears only trail now by 1. We'll be back.
Back here in the top of the 6th inning, Norchester comes to bat, leading off center fielder number 21, Austin Levengood. Sutterby has 68 pitches through 5. He's been doing very well, only giving up 4 hits and 2 runs.
And again, the umpire sends that warning over to the dugout to stay in the dugout.
Huh?
As they creep out just a little bit. First pitch is a strike. Oh, and 1. The pitch. Outside 1-1. One and 1. Shot out to left. Martin takes 3 steps
Whoa!
and makes the catch.
Holy smokes!
Had it the whole way.
I don't know if Willie Mays Hayes could be more laxed. Made the play, though. Made the play. That brings up second baseman number 28, Josh Fulmer. Fulmer has grounded out to second and flown out to DeChaco and right.
Pitch. In the dirt. Ball.
Give a shout out to my boss, Rob Zambadini. Got all under control, Rob.
Yeah, no worries, no problems here.
Scorebook's fine. We're on YouTube.
The pitch. Strike.
The person doing the announcing for us tonight is playing music during the pitch. A couple other things, but we do have that under control, so no worries.
1-1 with 1 out. Called a strike. Move 1 and 2. Some players giving those outside parts just not anything up or down.
That is true.
Or in the middle.
Or in the middle. That one down the tubes. That one, really.
The 1-2 in the dirt, 2 and 2. Excuse me as I just tried to rip my headset off there. That was not good. Not recommended.
You'll be alright.
Sutterby, the windup. And the pitch. Popped up.
Right side, the angry spider.
Foul territory. X was going out of the chute on that, but unless he wants to climb up 4 rows, he's not going to get to that one, so it stays 2 and 2. Lots of car horns being beeped.
Yeah.
I don't know where that would. Oh, it hits.
Plunked him. Plunked him.
Uh-oh. Umpire felt the need to walk with him the whole way down there.
What's up with that?
I don't know. I guess he was a little concerned about when Cooley got hit there, so.
He doesn't have to worry about Sutterby. It's Cooley and the angry spider that would have mauled him. That brings up Andy Bloom, the first baseman for Norchester.
Runner goes, pitches in the dirt. The throw down to second is not in time. As Davis thought he kind of came off the bag there, but
Yeah.
not a ton of argument. Pitch was a ball. 1-0.
Bears worked hard to get that 1 run back to cut it in half to 2-1. We definitely don't want to see another run put up on the board.
Sorry, we got distracted there for a second. I was counting the people in the first base grandstand.
Yeah, so was I. I got the 1. Bloom flew out to Kreitz in foul territory and singled his last at bat in the 4th.
That one goes
That's
out to right. Chaco
See
makes
if
the
he
catch.
hoses him. No tag. No tag.
No tag.
No tag.
And we've got 2.
That's an F9 in the book. Shortstop, number 17, Riley McGinley comes to the plate. McGinley has popped up to Sutterby in the 2nd, laid down the sacrifice in the 4th.
Sure thing.
The lights are on here at Bear Stadium. The air's getting cool. Bonnie Moats is in the house
Bonnie.
with Bobby Ettinger,
Oh, fantastic.
Jim Sullivan.
The pitch. Out to
Come on,
Chaco
Choc.
again. Chaco on the slot. He misses it. Right past the glove of Chaco. He's going to second. Throw into second. Not in time, so run scores.
Air.
And that is scored an error as it bounced right off the glove there. And Cooley's going to call time and go settle Sutterby down. It's 3-1 now.
It's a soft line drive out to DeChaco. It unfortunately went off his glove, and McGinley took second on the play, so we have McGinley at second, 2 outs. Brian Sickett, who has grounded out to Kreitz at third and singled back in the 4th.
Pitch. Call the ball. Errors now even for both teams. Bears on top of 6 hits to Bulldogs 4. Sutterby comes set, takes 2 looks at second, takes a look home. The pitch comes home, call a strike. Come set. Pitch. Curveball, called a ball, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Is Jolie Ferrari tuned in tonight?
She is.
She is.
I said that in shout-outs. She left us a nice message on Facebook.
Well, that's very nice
She
of
said
her.
she enjoys us and we sound great.
Well, thank you very much.
And MJ almost tries to hop the fence there. Not enough, and we'll get Tate Yergi out for a jog to get that ball. So it becomes set. One look at second. Ranieri back home. Runner goes. Curveball up. Throw to third. Goes into left field. He's coming home. And he's going to score. So that ball sails right into left field. Now 4-1. So the Bears really need to start to clean it up.
Yep.
3-2. The pitch. Over to Kreitz. Kreitz sits on it. Throws it to first. And the inning is over. So great job by Kreitz to keep his glove down on that one. Make the play at first. And the damage is done. It's 4-1. Going to the bottom of the sixth. Bears need to get those bats moving. We'll be back.
Here we are in the bottom of the sixth inning. Number 26, the right fielder, Nick DiCiacco, leads off. DiCiacco is flown out to center and sacrificed in the fourth inning. Bears need to get some base runners and get things going here.
The first pitch. Shot out to left, but just foul into the Bears bullpen. The 0-1. Called a ball. 1-1. Pitch. Over to third. Past the diving glove.
Hit!
And they're going to call that a hit, so shot goes on with a leadoff single. We'll get Michael Martin to the plate. And I believe they're going to run for Chaco. They are. Quinn Mason's going to go to first and run for Nick DiCiacco.
23 Mason running. Yes.
Mason saw him stretching and throwing a little bit earlier, so X the first one to come out and greet Chaco there and congratulate him on the leadoff single. Put some speed on first for Quinn Mason.
Yes.
And we have Mike Martin at the plate.
Martin has flown out to center and flown out to right field. Awesome to see Mason back on the field for the Bears.
Very good to see. The umpire writing those changes down, getting everything situated. He's good to go.
It's the start the Bears needed here.
Himes is going to take a look in. They're going to turn right away and throw over to Mason, just to let him know they know he's there.
Yes, indeedy.
They'll throw over again. Nothing going on. Himes takes a look in. Mason takes his lead.
The link's on the Bears site, correct?
Yes. The pitch. Called a strike. You can find our links on Twitter, Facebook, and the front page of the website. 0-1. Michael Martin, no outs, runner on first. Bottom of the seventh inning action. Pitch. Pitch out, throw down to first. Not in time. So it was a planned pitch out there, as they thought they smelled something, but nothing brewing.
They smelled nothing. Nothing? That's Sergeant Schultz that used to say that with Hogan's Heroes, by the way.
They throw over to first.
I see nothing.
Throw over to first. Mason was leaning a tad.
Yeah.
We do ask that you all silence your cell phones in the booth, as that can interfere with our sound.
Well,
The
that
pitch
is
to Martin is popped up. Little confusion as the pitcher calls it.
Goes.
Catcher wanted it, and we've got one. We get Tate Yergy, the DH.
that is my boss Rob Zambanini texting me, so I apologize. I do have to take those calls. Very important that
Rob,
I stay in tune with Rob.
Rob, if you could just keep the text down, or no, it's fine. I ask any of the questions you need, of course. The pitch is up. 1-0 to Yergy, 1 out, and a runner on first. Pitch, called a ball, 2-0. Has Rob joined us yet?
No, he said he's a bit preoccupied, so I don't know what that means.
Well, he's in California, so we have a bit of a time difference there. So
Yeah.
2-0 popped up again. First base calls. Second base takes over. And we've got 2 outs on 2 sky-high pop-ups.
Brings
Yeah,
up Chris Davis.
Real shame if Bears couldn't get Mason around on this.
Bears are out hitting Norchester 7-4 and losing 4-1. 2 errors that have loomed
So what-
largely.
2 outs. The first pitch to Davis is a strike. 0-1 to Davis. Himes comes set. Pitch comes home. Low. 1-1. Davis really needs to find some green on this one and let Shane Horrocks have a chance to bring them in. Comes set. Pitch. Over to shortstop. Flips on to second. The inning is over. So let's see what the Bears decide to do with the switch with Mason.
Sutterby is pitching a nice game here tonight. He actually only has 2 walks, hit a batter. He is.
And we're going to have some changes, so as we go to the top of the 7th, we'll get those to you in just a second. We'll be back. So now entering the game to pitch is the young Drew Hartman. Staying in the game, Quinn Mason, number 23, moves to center. Moving from center to right field is number 30, Shane Horrocks.
Sutterby ended up with 87.
Sutterby finishes with 87 pitches. Allows just those 4 hits.
Leading off for Norchester in the top of the 7th inning, third baseman, number 7, Leif Wergeland.
That is correct.
Leif has grounded out to Kreitz at third and struck out in the 4th. Coming up for the Bears in the bottom of the 7th is Horrocks, Ranieri, and Kreitz.
The pitch. That sounds like hits, Jim. First pitch is a ball.
I hope it sounds like 3 runs. Bonnie Moats is in the booth. Bonnie Moats is the ball lady here at Bear Stadium, if you're not aware. Both of my children were ball boys for Bonnie. She does sign the balls. Bonnie, don't leave. I have something for you. I do have something for you.
The 2-0. That's in the dirt. We moved 3-0.
3-0.
Oh, do we have a marker?
Yes, we do.
Marker's right here.
Here.
Oh, I'll take over here. Pitch. Called ball 4. So runner on first.
Okay, so that was a 4-pitch walk for Wergeland. That brings up Ryan Cusick, the right fielder. Cusick has doubled and grounded out to Kreitz at third. Here's a present for you, Bonnie Moats. Signed glossy. You're very welcome.
That one's bunt, goes over Kreitz, fields, throws on to first.
Not in time.
And gets him! Gets him at first. And the entire Norchester dugout has come out. Umpire walks away right away.
What a play by Kreitz on that. He came in on all cylinders. All cylinders. Fired the ball over to Xanthopoulos. That's another 5-3 in the book for Cusick.
And umpire's able to shut him down right away. So the bunt goes down. Kreitz gets the out at first. The runner does advance to second. So it is now runner on second.
Nate Cummings.
1 out.
The DH
and
who
Nate
has
Cummings
walked and flown out to center field in the 5th.
A great stretch there by X2 to make that one a little closer. Pitch is outside.
Good job by Cooley.
Ball. Begging for a makeup call
and
now is the Norchester side.
Faithful are yelling at the umpire for a makeup call. But we did go to New York for the replay, and the umpire was correct. No doubt about it. New York said he had him by a fraction of a step.
Next pitch is strike. 1-1 with 1 out.
That's the beauty of this, Connor, that they can look at the...
they do watch our stream.
Yes. So they had 6 angles to look at.
The 1-1. Well, the one that they do get, obviously the one that you guys get to see. There are 5 additional.
Well, the guy over there with the big black long camera, I'm sure he sent that to me.
And we have the right field camera as well.
Yes.
The 2-1 popped up.
That's to
Mason.
Mason in center.
Makes the catch. Runner not going to third. Cutoff man. And they keep him at second, sorry. So runner at second, 2 outs.
You're getting flustered with the ball lady Bonnie Moats in our presence.
She was distracting us. We signed a gloss for her.
We had a glossy
sent
picture.
That out. I believe she said she's going to frame that one, throw that in the trophy room. So
I actually have a signed ball by Bonnie Moats that's in my trophy case in my game room.
So a little exchange there. We like to do little trades. If you want to bring up some memorabilia, we'll send you home with some.
I'm still waiting to get something from Bobby Ettinger. I'm sure she's going to give me a farewell one since this is my 7th and last year.
Pitch. Called a ball. Dixie cups do work. We do accept
we will
food. Accept ice cream, vanilla ice cream,
bear burgers,
soft pretzels,
and new chairs,
and a couch, and a mini fridge. The 1-0.
It's like the Jersey Housewives here, Connor, with Bonnie Moats, Tracy Mackey, Courtney Moats. I mean,
just a lot of sass right now going on over here.
Yeah,
a lot of attitude.
I'd like to see higher pumps on them. They're in the car. Oh, it's always fun here.
Hartman, the 2-0.
He called time, but wasn't granted. Over to Davis.
Throws on to first.
Misses the ball. And another run scores.
Run's going to score.
E3.
That's going to be an error there.
Austin Levengood, the Norchester center fielder, comes to bat. Austin has flown out to left, popped up to first, and flown out to left field. The Bears continue the struggles with the gloves tonight, leading to 5 Norchester runs. We have 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. The Bears need to get out of this right here and get the sticks working.
2 outs, runner on second. 5-1 on hit 7-4. Bears leading the hit category.
Yes, they
and
do.
the error category.
Unfortunately, yes.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Hartman keeping composure, keeping cool, comes set, takes 1 look at second, comes home, swing and a miss, 1-1. This is Austin Levengood, number 21.
Yes, it is.
That's on the right side. Where's the big elbow guard? The whole 9.
Black gloves, black bat,
Black helmet,
black laces, black belt,
black undershirt,
black piping,
black socks.
black trim. Back in black.
They turn back over to second, just off the glove of Davis, not deep enough for any damage.
Mason coming in to back that up very smartly.
I think he wanted that one, and the shortstop in him wanted to take that throw. Hartman comes set, the 1-1, called a strike. Levengood not happy with that one, gave a look right back to the umpire right away.
Yes, he did. That will not get him a favorable strike 3 looking call.
And not setting himself up there for a lot of success.
No, he's not.
The 1-2, way outside, good waste there, makes it 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner
I
on
thought that
second.
just missed, to tell you the truth, Connor.
And looks like Levengood's having a little conversation there.
Yeah, he's just making sure.
He said, that one was outside, sir? Outside?
A little late now, son.
Hartman takes 1 look at second. One more time. Pitch comes home, 2-2. Foul. Just down the line at third. That could have caused some damage, but
Yes.
luckily, no hurt there. Fans still going strong, pushing out. 8:37 p.m. on a Wednesday, so
8:37.
yeah, already.
Oh my.
The 2-2. Low.
Oh.
He wanted to pull the trigger there for the look, but he was able to hold himself because he figured, hey, it's 3-2, get another shot. Levengood does get a second chance here. Full count, 2 outs.
Count.
Runner on second. Hartman pitch. Over to Kreitz.
Whoa.
Kreitz takes it
Man,
on 1 hop, throws on to first, eats it up, and the inning is over. So the Bears do trail 5-1.
Yes, indeed.
Bears do have 7 hits. They're looking to add to that hit total, but also maybe accumulate some runs. We're going to the bottom of 7th. Last chance for the Bears bats. Back bottom of the 7th inning, Shane Horrocks set to get things rolling. Pitch. Ball. As we said, it's going to be Horrocks, Ranieri, Kreitz.
Horrocks has flown out to center and singled back in the 5th inning.
Pitch. Called a strike.
Wow, there's your makeup call.
Wow, yes, very outside there. Called a strike. 1-1. Pitch. Also a strike. 1-2. Kicks up the 1-2. Over to third, right by the third baseman.
That's what we needed. Leadoff single.
Should be a hit. Called a hit.
Brings up number 4, the second baseman, Mike Ranieri. Ranieri is ground out to short, singled, and ground out to second, or popped up to second base. I'm sorry, back in the 5th.
So Horrocks takes his lead off of first. Ranieri strides in. Himes comes set. The pitch. In the dirt. Ball.
Ball 1.
1-0. No outs, runner on first. Tyler Kreitz waits on deck. Himes comes set. Pitch. Call a strike. 1-1. Himes comes set again. Pitch comes home. Ranieri flashes a bunt, pulls back, called a ball. 2-1.
Flashing it.
The 2-1. Right down the gut. 2-2. Two and two with no outs. Comes set. The pitch. Up the middle. Slow enough to cause some trouble. On second. It's called out at second. Wow, called out at second. That is awful. That is awful. Moats takes a little walk down. Not going too far. Kreitz is out of dugout. Norchester thinks that now makes things even.
Yeah.
Wow, that was awful.
Kreitz is ground out to second, hit into a double play in the 3rd, and walked back in the 5th.
So that one goes up the middle. Second baseman flips onto the shortstop, and that's 1 out. So we have Ranieri on first. Kreitz at the plate.
Sit.
Tyler Kreitz ready to go. JT Cooley waits on deck. The 1-0. Called a strike way in on the inside part of the plate there. Kreitz would have had to start his swing 20 minutes ago in order to hit that one. 1-1 with 1 out, runner on first. Pitch. Also a strike, so 1-2 we move.
That one, he could have just did a regular swing. It's good. It is good.
It's actually a little chilly up here. A little nipply. The pitch. Up for a ball, 2-2. Two and two, 1 out, runner on first. Himes comes set. Pitch. Popped back, fouled off. 2-2 we stay. And umpire is asking for some baseballs from JT Cooley, as he has to fill those sacks. 2-2. Outside. Good block there by Sickett. Sorry.
That would be Brian Sickett, catcher from Norchester.
Not Steven Sizik, the pitcher for Badgers.
Full count to Kreitz.
Pitch. Ranieri goes. Fouled back. 3-2 we stay.
It's completed the quality at bat part of the at bat.
That's for sure.
How about a line shot in that right center gap?
Rolls all the way to the wall.
That would be great.
Ranieri rounds third.
Yeah. Kreitz does have 2 triples on the year.
So runner on first, 1 out, full count to Kreitz. The pitch, Ranieri goes over to third, just foul. Ranieri's getting a heck of a jump there.
This is going to be the 9th pitch to Kreitz at this at bat.
Steps back in. It's still 3-2 and 1 out. Ranieri takes his lead. Pitch in a dirt ball for, and we've got first and second for the dangerous JT Cooley.
Yes, indeedy.
And coach is going to call time and come have a word.
Cooley has singled in the first, the fourth. Cooley has singled in the first, fourth, and been hit by a pitch in the fifth. Or Horrocks singled. Was erased on a fielder's choice by Ranieri. Kreitz just had a 9-pitch at bat walk, and in walks JT Cooley.
And they are separated as the first pitch to Cooley is up for a ball.
And that is the 93rd pitch
Oh my.
for Bobby Himes.
Oh my.
So the Bears are getting him up in the pitch count. Can't get much later in the game. And
That was a
that's
shot to
ripped.
left on the ground. They're going to hold him a third, and
Ranieri-
we've got bases loaded for the Spider.
The angry Spider can redeem himself right here. That's a third hit by Cooley.
We got Cooley on first, Kreitz on second, Ranieri on third, Mike Xanthopoulos at the plate. Quinn Mason waits on deck. We have one out. Bobby Himes still rolling for the Bulldogs.
Yes, indeed.
Himes looks in. We need to have really good base running here by the Bears, that's for sure. The pitch. Inside ball gets by him. Not deep enough for Ranieri to pull the trigger. Himes not really a lot of effort to get off the mound there, but Ranieri knows the strengths there.
Well, that is pitch 96.
Oh my. Himes comes set. Bases loaded. The 1-0. Over into the dugout. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Bases loaded with Bears.
Bears are battling here. Not going down easy.
Bears better be battling here.
Better believe it.
1-1. Over to first. They throw to second. Get one at second. Not in time at first. The run does score. So 2 outs.
That's a fielder's choice for Xanthopoulos. Ranieri comes in to score. Kreitz goes to third. Cooley is erased at second.
Quinn Mason to the plate. First and third. 2 outs. So once again, that ball went over to the first baseman, turned through it to second, and got 1 out.
Quinn Mason is coming to the plate for the first time. Takes ball 1.
One and 0. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. The pitch. Tipped back, but squeezed by Sickett. It's 1-1. Come set. Pitch. Outside. 2-1. Come set. 2-1. In the dirt. 3-1 with 2 outs and runners on the corners to Quinn Mason.
Mike Martin on deck here for the Bears.
Down the middle. 3-2. 2 outs.
Full count, 2 outs. Xanthopoulos will be moving.
Pitcher comes set, the 3-2. Up and in, ball 4. And we go bases loaded again for Michael Martin. If there was ever a time for Michael Martin to be big, this would be it.
Yes, indeed. Martin has flown out to center, flown out to right, and popped up to the pitcher back in the 6th inning. Bases are loaded with Bears, Connor.
Kreitz on third, X on second, Mason on first, 2 outs.
Base hit here would make things real interesting with Tate Yergi on deck.
First base Martin is a ball. And Sickett's going to call time, go have a word with Himes. He wants him to settle down, and he's running out of pitches. Moats also wants to have a word. Martin whispers something in his ear.
It's 29 pitches so far this inning. That takes him to 104. He is 16 pitches away from being done. But I think a base hit here, he would be done anyway.
Pitch over to
Hard
the right
one to
side.
Nope.
Second baseman Fields on to first. Gets him. Ball game is over. Final score here. Northchester Bulldogs 5, Boyertown Bears 2 on 4 Bulldog hits, 3 Bear errors, 9 Bear hits, 1 Bulldog error. Well, Jim,
Connor, we'll be back here tomorrow night. We take on, who do we play tomorrow? West Lawn? No. Twin Valley.
Twin Valley.
I believe it's Twin Valley or Exeter we play tomorrow. And then we're back Friday for we have a much-needed day off on Saturday. Back here Sunday night at 7 o'clock for a non-league game at 7 against Northampton. The Bears had great pitching tonight by Sutterby. He did a great job. It's those 3 errors that stood out there. The Bears had 9 hits to Northchester's 4 and lost the ball game 5-2, which unfortunately they could have done a lot better this game.
They could have cleaned it up a little bit, cleaned it up in the outfield, cleaned up some of the throws in the infield, kept their heads in it a little bit, but
on the bright side, we did have some good plays in the field. It was great to see Quinn Mason back on the field for the Bears. That's going to be a huge boost finishing out the regular season here tomorrow and Friday, and then the playoffs next week. So we'll sign off here. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
We thank you for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it, and